It is a gorgeous day outside here in Michigan. Happy Tuesday, guys. I'm Ryan, and this is Michigan Storm Chasers. Today's video, we're going to focus on the next couple days of weather here, and again, taking a peek into the long-term pattern. Starting with our temperatures today, I'm a little late to the party with everything kind of getting caught back up on emails and stuff. Long day today. We're getting caught back up on things. Nice day outside. Enjoy it. As we move into tomorrow, we're going to look at the temperatures for your Wednesday. We're going to cool off into the 50s tonight, 40s up in the UP, and a resurgence back into the 70s for a lot of us, but there's also going to be a good chunk of population here in Michigan that is stuck in the 50s here. Notice down by Detroit Metro, Port Huron areas, we are seeing highs in the mid to upper 50s down here. If you're north of that boundary line, though, we're looking at 70s up in the UP as well and 60s by the Tri-Cities. So overall, warm day again tomorrow, but with exception to southern and perhaps southeastern Michigan, where temperatures could be stuck in the 50s. Moving into your Thursday time period, much of the same, really. The UP is actually warmer on Thursday than the LP is, 70s in the UP, and the LP widespread mid-60s or so. Further north you go, could be a bit warmer up there by Mackinac, Sheboygan areas, but generally speaking, very pleasant next couple of days temperature-wise for us here in Michigan. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the precipitation. What are we looking for? Rain? Any snow chances? I'm kidding. No snow chances, but here we go into the rain part of things here. Couple showers out there across state line, Ohio, Indiana state line areas. Not going to amount to much there. As we move into your Wednesday morning, showers could become more numerous in spots. Notice down here in southeast Michigan, a couple showers there. Could have a shower or two up by the Manistee area, but again, the heavier rain fills in down here for southwest, but also parts of southeast Michigan here for your Wednesday afternoon here at 4 o'clock. We're seeing some heavier rain move in there. Over here, some scattered rain. That's going to move northward slowly and kind of rotate in, rotate out. So overall, a general chance of a shower, particularly across the southern half of the state. Moving into your Wednesday night, Thursday morning time period, that low pressure will rotate out, and that could swing showers down for a majority of the lower peninsula come Thursday morning. We see that modeled here. But also take note, it doesn't look to be widespread or heavy. It's just going to be kind of nuisance showers, as I like to call them. So putting it all together here for rainfall totals, not much out there unless you live in the southern or central part of the state. Down here in southwest Michigan, perhaps about a half inch at most. Over here in the southeast side of Michigan, anywhere from a hundredths to maybe a tenth of an inch. Maybe if you're lucky, close to the Canadian border or Lake Huron, maybe a 2/10 or 3/10 of an inch of rain. But overall, not really seeing too many concerns for heavy precipitation. Moving into the long term, we are seeing signs that Michigan will see above average temperatures. Looking at models, if we had to take a stab at it, for the first week of June, we're probably going to be in the mid-upper 80s, especially for that southern half of the state. But we could touch 90 for the first time here in the lower peninsula, somewhere around that first week of June timeframe. The CPC guidance here from June 2nd to June 6th does indicate the entire state of Michigan is in an above normal for your temperature probabilities. All that means is take your normal temperature and a couple degrees higher, it's going to be probably mid-upper 80s. Looking at the precipitation, we are seeing signs that Michigan, especially the further north and west you go, will get into a more active, wetter pattern here. So above average precipitation is the case and is the forecast here from the CPC between June 2nd and June 6th. For the rest of the state there in gray, that is near normal. There is no guidance leaning either above or below average. So we're just kind of stuck in the middle there. Could go either way. Going into the long term as well, a couple things to talk about. Number one is the CPC hazard guidance. This is new last year, I believe. They just started doing this over the winter, and now we move into the summer time frame. They do heat risks as well as wind, severe weather, and also the snow and ice when we get to the winter seasons. But generally speaking, we do have a slight risk for hazardous temperatures, and that's going to be extreme heat. We could be looking at close to 90 degrees with some humidity mixed in that could couple and make some days feel hot and muggy. Typical summer, we're used to it here, but that heat is coming primarily to the south of us, but it does clip that southern portion of Michigan roughly around the 94 corridor. That's again between June 4th and June 6th. and that is a slight risk for hazardous heat. Going into the slight risk here, as well as a moderate risk for heavy precipitation between June 4th and June 5th, and also June 6th as well. We could see some heavier rainfall up there in about a week, about 8-9 days out. Keep an eye on that as well. But as we move toward that second week of June, the pattern flips, and a perhaps much more active pattern for severe weather does take shape as well. We'll break that down here on tomorrow's video. I believe Drew has a video coming out on that, so stay tuned for that. We'll talk about that more in detail. I'm Ryan. I'm going to sign out today. I'll catch you guys likely on Thursday for the update video. Before I hop out of here, though, shout out to today's sponsor of the video, Katz Roofing and Siding. They are based out of Potterville, which is near Lansing. Roofing, siding, window, and gutter needs, give Katz Roofing and Siding a call. Their number is on your screen above my head there. I'll go ahead and say it out loud as well. It's 517-485-9886. And as always, thank you to Katz for sponsoring us here at Michigan Storm Chasers. Enjoy the next couple days of weather here in Michigan. I will catch you all here on YouTube on Thursday.